Hey guys, so I just got home. Sorry for I have not uploaded anything in a while. I don't know why. Honestly, I just wasn't on the laptop like that much. So I guess I'll just give you guys a quick update. I'm gonna take my cool glasses off. I guess I'm just gonna talk for a little bit. I haven't had that much alone time lately, so yeah, I'm just gonna give like a rundown of like if I learned anything. Okay, there are a couple things I want to talk about. One of those things is maybe don't scream at random people. So context for a situation. When I work out, I do calisthenics, and I go to like those outside workout parks or whatever you want to call them, and it was raining, like heavy raining, like, oh, you step outside for 3 seconds and you're gonna be completely soaked raining. But I was like, I ain't no pussy. Do I look like a pussy? I'm not a pussy. And I wasn't a pussy, and I just went out to work out anyway because it was leg day, can't skip legs. But it's raining really heavily, so I'm like looking around for a place to put my bag, in which I usually carry like maybe my phone, a book, my diaries, and in the meantime, my friend comes there who I work out with, because like I started working out like a year ago, started going alone, then I started going with one of my closest friends, then another one of my closest friends started going with us as well, and then like there's 5 of us going. But one of the initial 2 friends came by during that time, and he was like, okay, well maybe you can put it like under a car. So I go to put it under a car. I'm like looking around for a bit, and I notice there's this like guy looking at us from the window. So I tell that to my friend, like, that guy's looking at us weird. Hopefully he doesn't like do anything. So while I'm like exploring behind like a big kind of semi truck, like the fat ass guy from the window, he's like, hey, get away from that car! What are you doing there? So I'm like, so I explained to him what I'm doing there. I say him, hey man, I didn't have this bag at the time, but hey man, it's raining and I want to hide my bag somewhere. That's what I'm doing. And he's like, what? I don't care. Get out of there. So I'm like, yeah, well, I just want to like put my bag somewhere, dude. Like, not trying to do anything. He's like, I don't care. And so like he's acting like a dumbass, ignoring what I'm saying to him, not actually like trying to resolve the conflict, just like wanting to be right. Like the only thing he wanted was for me to listen to him, not to actually like learn what I was doing, I guess. So in response to him being like, I don't care, I'll admit, what I do is I scream across the entire neighborhood right at him. I'm like, wah, wah, wah. And cause like that's in the like past couple months, that's just kind of how I started responding to people bitching. I'm like, wah, wah, wah. Yeah, that happens. So across the neighborhood, I scream at the guy at the obesity, oBEAST. He did kind of look like a beast, but not in a, like a, in a, type of way. So I scream at the obesity, wah, and he's like, hey, what did you say, you black, what did he say? I don't, like, he wasn't talking in English. I'm trying to translate what he said. Black asshole? Nah, he said like a stronger word, but I don't know how to translate it. Maybe like, what did you say, you black bitch? So in response to being called a black bitch, I do a Fortnite dance, and I say Fortnite, and then I leave, and he like slams his door. Couple minutes later, a guy with a dog comes by, and I'm like, oh, that guy is there. And I'm like, jokingly, I'm saying like, oh shit, his allies, like the fat guy's allies are like coming in. And the guy starts talking to us like, hey, my neighbor called, like he said y'all were like around my car. What's that about? Like in a pretty calm manner, and I'm like, oh yeah, it was raining. You know, it's still raining at that point. So I'm like, oh yeah, well it's raining. I was trying to hide my bag. I wasn't trying to do anything weird. And he's like, oh okay, I get it. And he leaves, and like resolves the conflict like a normal functioning human being instead of screaming at me aggressively from the window. So the lesson is, don't engage with stupid people. And if you do, don't be stupid yourself. I'm not like super upset with how I acted, and I'm like, okay, well that wasn't a stoic behavior, but that's kind of what I felt like doing in the moment, and I don't feel like that's a valid excuse, because like I did just provoke that guy, but like he was being stupid, so I was just kind of stupid back at him. I didn't think much of it at the moment, but looking back at it in retrospect, I think I handled things immaturely. Would I do it again? Yeah. Will I do it again? Yeah. But hey, it's how it goes. Because like one of these days, I'm gonna scream wah 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 at somebody who's more built than me, who has jiu-jitsu, martial arts experience, who's gonna fuck me up, and somebody who's all that, but also a racist. Because that guy was like a fat obesity. Like if he came down, I would have done like a muscle up or two on his ass, and he'd be like, no, please stop doing these movements that are not hurting me, man, please. That's what would have happened. So yeah, that's the lesson. That's the lesson of that day. That was like 3 days ago at this point. The second one, I'm thinking, did anything happen yesterday? Yesterday I went. I should have maybe prepared something. Yesterday I cleaned. Yesterday I cleaned a little. Yeah, clean your rooms, guys. Cleaning a room, because my room is fucked up. I'm in my brother's room because that's where the laptop was, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna hop on real quick. Yeah, clean your rooms. Started watching Adventure Time, because I watched Adventure Time when I was growing up, but I never watched every single episode. You know, I watched it on Cartoon Network when it was on, and a couple of times I did try starting it over again, but that lasted for maybe not even a season. So, you know, I finished watching The Boondocks. The Boondocks is probably my favorite show of all time. After I finished it, so I was like, okay, well, I finished The Boondocks, so I don't want to super binge. I don't want to be too bingey, but you know, I just want to watch shows because I enjoy that. So yeah. Other than that, stop being a pussy. I know I have and I said I was gonna edit down one of those videos that was too long for YouTube to process, but I did not do that yet. I'll get to it. But I still have to clean my room because yesterday's 2-3 hours were not enough. My room is fucked. Yeah, stop being a pussy. I know I made multiple videos about it, but today I was making really good W-Riz eye contact with a girl, and I didn't come through, and because I was so I went thrifting with one of my friends. That's where I got this sick fucking crew neck. Whoop. I like it a lot. It's really cool. I like the design. So I was thrifting with my friend, and after that she left, and we said our goodbyes, and I was gonna go to my local comic shop. It was closed anyways, but it's not important. So, and on my way there was a bubble tea shop, and there was a trio of girls behind the window, and this one girl was making intense eye contact with me and smiling real nice. So I just looked back. I was looking at them, and it was pretty long, but then I just continued, and I went by 2 or 3 times just look at her again, and I didn't go ask for Instagram. Riz, yeah, my Riz sucks. I'm trying to get it up there, guys, I swear. It's not there though. So yeah. But though I did make up for it by not being a pussy and talking to a nice old lady at the bus, because I was because old people are nice. I want to start talking to them more. And this one woman was like reading a book that had a cool name. Again, the book's name was in English, but the translation would be A Clown Talks with God. Something like that. A Clown Talks with God. Yeah, and I was like, oh shit, that's a cool name. So I'm like, hey, hello. She doesn't respond. So I wait like 1 or 2 minutes, and I'm like, hey, like, I don't want to interrupt you, but what's your book about? It has a cool name. And she's like, oh, well, I just started it, dumbass. But I'm sure it's good. And I'm like, yeah, I hope it is. You have a good reading lesson. And she's like, oh, but like when you were saying hello, like 2 minutes ago, that was on me. I'm like, yeah. And she's like, damn, my bad. So yeah, that's that. Probably just gonna upload this, and I don't think there's anything else I want to talk about right now. I'm talking like XQC. I don't think there's anything else I want to talk about right now. But actually, I started making beats. Yeah, I started making beats. Started sampling and making beats. It was fun. I'm using FL Studio, and I'm not paying for it, so I can't save any of them. And I actually deleted everything anyway. But it's cool. I started making beats, so yeah, I had a good time. That's what I did yesterday. I made beats for quite a while. Yesterday and the day before, the day before I was up till like 2 a.m. making beats, like trying to figure out how FL Studio works, and then the day after, like I woke up and I was like, okay, then I'm gonna beats. So yeah, that's that. Other than that, not a lot of stuff has happened. I do still have like one of those I showed you guys, but that one diary I have that's full of lessons I learned. I want to talk about that sometime. Maybe I kind of want to do that now, but I have to clean and I don't want to vacuum when it's late. So I'm thinking I might do that tomorrow, maybe. Yeah, I want to talk to you guys about those lessons. And other than that, not much on my mind. I'm just kind of trying to be creative, trying to be more productive. I have started waking up earlier because I didn't have school for the last 3 days. It was weekend, and then there was no school because today was no school. It was European Victory Day and like the end of World War II. So I did not have school. So I was like, okay, well, that doesn't mean I'm gonna sleep till like 1 o'clock. I woke up at 8 or 9 a.m., which still isn't that early, but I was able to like clock in more shit. I woke up, I like showered, brushed my teeth, everything, and I started producing. I started doing sampling and shit. Either that or today I woke up and went thrifting with my friend quite early. So yeah, that is what happened in the last couple days. I'm trying my hardest to not be a pussy. Like obviously I'm always trying to be a better person or whatever, but really I'm just trying not to be a pussy. Because like today I didn't talk with that girl who I was making mad eye contact with, because I was a pussy. And then like on the I used the tram to get back home, and like on my way through in the tram I was like, damn, I was a pussy. I regret not doing that. Like what would have happened if I just like stuck my Instagram through the glass and was like, hey man, show me yours. She would have been like, she would have laughed and would have been like, no. And that would have been funny. That would have been a funny thing to say to people. And if she showed me Instagram, I would have had a girl's Instagram, you know? Yeah. So we'll see. I'm trying to like branch out more, go out of my comfort zone, which is what I did today. Yeah, I'm in love with this crew neck. It looks kind of goofy up here, but I promise, in real life, it looks so good. Like if you see a guy like, oh shit, like this, like, okay, it looks so bad like this, but I promise it looks good. I promise. In real life, it looks so much better. So yeah, that's what I did. You stop being a pussy as well. Don't know what that was. Don't know what that was. I thought I was smooth with it. I was not. So don't be a pussy. That's what I say all the time, though. Stay epic, stay chill, yo, stay chill. Subscribers, nobody's watching these videos except for me. And that's about it for this video. I'll try to see you guys soon. It's been 15 minutes, yikes. Okay, well, stay epic, stay chill, and peace.